Good day, everyone. I'm OlaMaye, and welcome to my channel. Today, we have a Dooney and Bourke unboxing. And y'all, I am so excited about this bag. Oh my goodness. Y'all, when y'all see what I see, because I had to cut the tape so I had to be sure it was what I thought it was. And y'all, this bag is perfect for one of the hashtags for December, which is hashtag holiday handbags. Y'all, I ordered this from Amazon and it was delivered. Look, y'all. Look at this red. Whew. Okay, so let me move the box out of the way. Now let's unwrap it, y'all, and take a good old look. And I was surprised to see this pop up on Amazon. And let me be sure I'm not cutting it off because I want y'all to see this. It was on Amazon, and then it was another one of those, once you order it, it says no longer available. So I guess it was just there. But now on I Love Dooney, they have some satchels. Not sure if they're still there or this color's there, but it says bright red. But there is no picture of it. So I'm wondering if this is one of those that they just put on Amazon to kind of see if someone would get it or not. And then they decided to go ahead and drop these on I Love Dooney as a part of the sale. Okay, and y'all, it didn't have a color description or anything on Amazon. And this is the label that came with it. So it just says red satchel. I'm sure that code means something. And then it has a ship or date of October 3rd, 2024. And this is bag 7 out of 8. And I may need to bring the camera closer. Let's see. Okay, y'all. So I was just trying to make sure that I had it in the camera right. So I am so ready to unwrap this cutie pie and take a look, because I'm really curious to see if there's any difference in this red versus the one that's currently online on the I Love Dooney website that says bright red. To me, this red is not that bright. It's not dark, but it's not bright like the tomato red that comes in the Saffiano leather. But before I start unwrapping it, y'all, just to give you a good close-up of it, the tassels are all leather, no suede. This is a gorgeous red, and it's making me not be so disappointed, should I say, in the red Florentine that I unboxed, that had the scratches and the flaws in the leather. Which I will also, just to kind of give you all an idea to see which red this is, if there's a difference in this red, I'm going to compare it to my other pebble grain, red pebble grain, as well as the red Florentine, to see if there's a difference. Okay, so y'all saw the tassels, you saw the metal plate, the feet. I don't see any flaws on this bag at all. Corners look good. And like I said, I ordered from Amazon, but it did come in a Dooney and Bourke box. So it came directly from Dooney and Bourke. Okay. So there is whip stitching on the handles. And the whip stitching does not look black. It looks like it is brown Timara. And let me see if I can cut these off, because I don't see a reason to not unwrap this bag. Like I mentioned, you all, one of the hashtags for this month, not only is it Denim December, hashtag Denim December is also hashtag holiday handbags. So even though red is a color that can be carried anytime, I always just think of red bags around the holidays. So this is definitely one that would qualify to be included in the hashtag holiday handbags. If you all have any festive handbags, or any bag that just makes you think about the holidays, feel free to use that hashtag holiday handbags, and share that, so then that way everyone can go to the hashtag and see which bags you like, or maybe bags that they have not seen that are under that hashtag, that kind of gets people in the holiday spirit, should I say. And it may be a bag that you kind of only pull out during the holidays, or you wear it the most or carry it the most during the holidays. So, and you all, when I was looking for this, I looked on YouTube to see if anyone had this bag so I could see what it looked like, if it was really like the picture, because the picture on Amazon, like, it looked perfect. So I was really surprised when I received it and it had the same look. The picture on Amazon, you couldn't really see the pebbling in the leather. It kind of looked more smooth. But the only video that I could find was by, I believe it is, her channel name is The Vintage Handbag Lover. And I will include her channel name in my in the description for this video. And y'all, she had the same reaction to this bag. Her video, she had it on the table, and I believe she says, like, I'm just gonna let this record, I'm not gonna say anything, because the bag needed no introduction. And I agree, this is a very, very pretty bag. So and I believe she also has a brown or natural colored one, it may be caramel. But check out the Vintage Handbag Lovers page. When I searched for this particular bag, that's how I found her page. So I absolutely subscribe. She has a lot of very beautiful vintage handbags that you may not have seen before or have not seen in a while. But anyway, you will be glad that you subscribed. So definitely check out her channel. Y'all, I'm loving this red. Okay, I got it fully unwrapped, I think. All plastic off. Tassels were not covered, which I'm not too surprised by, but they are in very good condition. So let's take a look inside. I do see right away the straps are not attached, which is good. If y'all remember from the Florentine barrel video that I uploaded the other day, the straps were attached and it left like indentions on the side of the bag. So for this one, you see it does have a Dooney and Bourke dust bag. It has the matching pebble grain strap. It is kind of looped or connected to the key leash. I am just going to pull the plastic back a little bit so you all can see the strap, the width, and that it matches the bag exactly. It's not too slim of a strap. I would say it's a good width for this bag, and I can, as always, go ahead and add another strap to it if I like. The detail on this bag is gold. With this red being so rich, it kind of makes the gold look silver, but it is gold hardware on this bag. And I am going to unwrap y'all in a separate video. I did find a black bag like this one as well on Amazon. The description said all weather leather, but to me it looks like it would just be pebble grain, just like this one. So definitely check that one out. I will upload that one in the days to come as well. And thank you so much to my returning subscribers and viewers. I really do appreciate it. And if you're watching this video and you feel like you would want to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are made aware each time I upload a video. So this does have the Dooney and Bourke authentication label stitched inside under the key leash. Let's see. The setup, it looks almost the same or norm. It has the zipper back here with the Dooney and Bourke leather patch inside. Red leather pull tab. Registration sticker and card inside as well. And this one just has a straight slip pocket there. And then on this side, it has another straight slip pocket with no divider in it or anything like that. So this is a very spacious bag, but it's not too large of a bag. The opening, depending on your preference, since the zipper does not come all the way down like a jacket zipper would, the opening itself, just from looking at it, I would say it's considered more of a tighter opening. But this bag is so cute, it's worth it. So you just have to pack it accordingly. And I guess if you do have a long zip wallet, kind of put it in here at an angle. And I don't have one close by, but I do have my makeup or cosmetic case close by that I can show you how that would look going in. And this is just the black tartan cosmetic case. So if you were just putting this in here to see how, you just kind of have to angle it, but it fits off in there fine. You have plenty of room for other items. It can, let's see if it drops off in there. I guess because the feet are a little bit wider, you do have to kind of put it in at an angle. But let me put the stuffing back in it, y'all, and I'm going to do the side-by-side comparisons with my other pebble grain, red pebble grain, and compare it to the red Florentine to see if there's any big differences in the shades of red or not. And I'll put this back in there for now. And my little, what did I do with it? I was going to put the little card back in there, but I don't see it. There it is. Okay, since this is pebble grain, even though it's not Florentine, over time, this will soften so that it can form that smile there. And let me be sure that you all can see the full bag. And comment, you all, let me know if you've seen this before. If you did come across the Vintage Handbag Lovers video as well before, but I believe the video is about 4 years old. So this bag itself, the color and everything is not really new. It may have gone away for a while, and Dooney and Bourke recently brought it back. But this particular color with the solid pebble grain instead of the normal brown trim, it's not anything new, so to speak. But new to me because this is my first one. But it's not, I don't think it's considered a new. But this doesn't look bad with it. Again, this is the black tartan cosmetic case, just to kind of give you an idea of something that may be considered festive. And then just to do the comparison with the, I'll even look at my other two with it to see which, if I would carry either one of these with it or not. I don't know, y'all. I feel like the black trim on it kind of takes away from the bag. I could be wrong. I mean, it is going to be inside of the bag. But let me start with the red pebble grain, and this is my Cooper. Red pebble grain Cooper. So I do see a difference here. This is not brighter, so this is an older bag, so that could also make a difference as well. And this is the brown trim that I was referring to that's usually on the pebble grain, handbags. But you can see a difference, slight difference in the reds. It's not a huge difference. It could be, like I said, due to age, because the age of this bag over here is much older than this one, and this one is a newer bag. If you all see a difference, let me know. And I will also compare it to the red Florentine. Let me move the drawstring bag to the side to see if there's a difference here. Y'all see any difference in them? I'd say it's more of a true red. So I am looking forward to see if the bright red that's described online currently is brighter than this red. If it's closer to the tomato, or if it is the same red as this one. That's what I'm interested to see. And you all, this is just the Florentine barrel satchel that I unboxed along with the black one in my previous video. So feel free to check that one out if you have not seen it. And get all the details of how that unboxing went. But all in all, you all, I am happy with this bag. I'm loving this red. I love that it is all solid red. And the whip stitching is just like the icing on the cake. So I'm happy with the purchase. Let me know what you all think. If you all saw this, like I said, this on Amazon, or if you've seen it on the Vintage Handbag Lovers page before, or if you have one, because like I said, it's been out for a few years. So anyone that gets the bright red satchel that's currently on the I Love Dooney website, I'm looking forward to seeing other videos to see if this is the same color or if there's a difference in the color or not. So you all, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. I really do appreciate it. And I enjoy reading you all's comments. And thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and feedback. I really do appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. And as always, you all have a very, very wonderful day.